Joy-Anna Duggar appears to shade mom Michelle by sharing what her mother-in-law taught her. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Jill Duggar is usually the one pointing out where parents Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar fell short while raising her and her 18 siblings. But this time, it may be Joy-Anna's turn, even if she's being a bit subtle about it. After Joy thanked her mother-in-law for teaching her everything about taxes, some critics believe she was actually making a dig at her mom in the process. Joy shared a peek into her tax prep session, sharing a peek at her setup at a coffee shop, complete with laptop, big cup of water, and file folders. Joy shared that she was busy with tax season work likely related to Austin's construction business. Austin's mom taught me everything I know about paperwork for running a business, tax season prep bookwork, organization, reconciling, she wrote over the photo that she shared on Instagram stories on Monday. Some critics believe she was actually throwing shade at her own mom. On Reddit, more than one person believed that Joy's compliment to Austin's mom was actually her way of pointing out that her own mother or father hadn't taught her this kind of thing herself. This reads, "My dad could have taught me a lot of this alongside my brothers, but he actively chose not to," one commenter wrote. Another person added, "Poor Joy probably couldn't do much more than very basic math before marrying Austin, and that's entirely her parents' fault." Some pointed out that Joy and her sisters may have never been taught anything involving business management. This kid learned how to separate laundry and make homemade bread from her buddy system. Then she learned how to get married and be fruitful and multiply. If she gains any skills post-big house era, I'm happy for her, one person commented. Duggar critics haven't been shy about pointing out that the homeschooling education Michelle provided to her children may not have been up to par, and the life skills passed on to the kids were aimed at helping them fill very traditional gender roles. All things related to managing a household and babies were usually reserved for the girls, while anything involving business was taught to the boys. After all, their daughters were being raised not to work outside of the home. Joy and Austin do seem to be closer with his side of the family. During a recent Instagram Q&A, Joy admitted she doesn't see her siblings as often as she once did, and after their recent move, it seems they're hoping to put down roots near Austin's family and the camp the Forsyths run. It's good to hear that Joy and Austin's mom get along so well. After all, an awesome MIL is hard to come by. Joy-Anna Duggar recalls terrifying moments rushing baby Gunnar to hospital. Joy-Anna Duggar is grateful her 13-month-old son, Gunnar, is alive and well after a terrifying health scare. After their youngest child bit off more than he could chew during a family meal and immediately started choking, Joy-Anna, 26, and her husband, Austin Forsyth, decided to drive 1 hour to the local hospital to seek professional care. "I just handed Gunnar to Austin, and I started crying," Joy-Anna recalled in a new YouTube video posted Friday, June 14. "All those what-ifs come to your mind right away. Gunnar threw up multiple times and still hadn't thrown up the ham and was gagging and was not breathing for, like, 20 seconds. For the first half of the car ride, Joy-Anna, who is also mom to Gideon, 6, and Evelyn, 3, was trying to keep her son awake as he continued to cry. After consulting with Austin, who is an EMT, the former Counting On star agreed that rest may provide some relief. Duggar family, get to know the next generation. We let him go to sleep, and I watched him closely," she explained. "There were a couple of points on the drive that he stopped breathing again, and I was just crying out to God, please save him. I've never been to a point where I thought I was going to lose one of my kids," she continued while wiping away tears. "It was just like that thought of he is going to die came to my mind, and it was terrifying. Fortunately, Gunnar started sleeping better and breathing regularly. At the hospital, doctors performed x-rays to make sure nothing was lodged in his throat. They later confirmed everything looked clear and he was safe to be discharged. 19 kids and counting. A comprehensive guide to the Duggar family. "I was just so thankful that God protected him," Joy-Anna said, "and we made it to the hospital, and that whatever was in his throat wasn't bothering him anymore." When looking back on the day, Joy-Anna described the turn of events as crazy and a roller coaster of emotions. Counting on Duggar and Jeremy open up about newborn son's name. Duggar Duggar Volo has officially given birth to her third child with Jeremy. The married couple welcomed a baby boy named Finnegan Charles. He was born on March 29, 2025, and weighed 8 ounces, 1 ounce. Members of the Duggar family also celebrated the arrival of baby Finnegan. One of them was his grandmother, Michelle Duggar, who waited at the hospital for his arrival. Duggar and Jeremy have also received some questions regarding their baby boy's name. Fortunately, they already have the answer to the people's curiosity. Keep reading to see their statements. Counting on. Duggar Duggar and Jeremy Vulo share first glimpse of baby boy. Duggar recently uploaded a vlog introducing baby Finnegan Charles to the world. The Counting on alum admits that she was still exhausted while filming the video, but she couldn't wait to let people see her son. The married couple revealed that their baby boy is healthy, and his sisters can't help but watch over him. Duggar and Jeremy were also thankful for all the love and support they received from their respective families. Duggar also shared a glimpse of her daughters already playing with their newest sibling. Many were also surprised by how big they have become, but it seems Duggar will also follow her tradition of not showing her kids' faces to the cameras, and this includes baby Finnegan. Duggar and Jeremy open up about newborn son's name during the same vlog. Duggar and Jeremy talked about why they picked Finnegan Charles as their baby boy's name. According to the Counting on alums, they both just loved the name. Duggar added that Finnegan was one of Jeremy's suggestions, and she immediately liked it. She continued once he mentioned it, "I was like, oh, I love that name. It's so strong." Duggar Duggar Volo went on to say that her son's nickname will be Finn. She also revealed that Charles is a family name on her husband's side of the family. Jeremy's father and brother both have Charles in their names, and it seems they wanted to continue the tradition into the newer generation. Here are some of the comments they received. Counting on. What is Duggar Duggar up to today? Duggar Duggar Volo has yet to make any social media posts since giving birth to her baby boy. This shows how much time and effort the Counting on alum is putting into her son today. Some fans also believe that Michelle is still looking after her daughter and newborn son. She even went on a shopping trip with Duggar before welcoming baby Finnegan to purchase baby products. Duggar Duggar Volo buys Caliph home with husband Jeremy Volo for nearly $2 million. The couple bought the Tudor-style home in Santa Clarita, California earlier this month after previously renting the home. Duggar Duggar Volo and her husband Jeremy Volo have found their permanent home in Southern California. The couple bought the Tudor-style house in Santa Clarita, California for just under $2 million earlier this month after previously renting the home, according to Realtor.com. The property was formerly owned by the Masters University and Seminary, near where Volo works. The organization had purchased the home for $1.75 million and rented it out to the duo before the sale. Duggar and Volo can now reportedly trade their rental agreement for a mortgage payment. Related. See inside Duggar Duggar and husband Jeremy Volo's family-friendly California home. Duggar and Volo got engaged in July 2016 and married just months later in November. They have since welcomed 2 daughters together, Felicity, 5, and Evangeline, who turns 3 on November 22. In 2019, they relocated from Laredo, Texas to California, where they are now raising their girls. In November 2023, Duggar celebrated their 7th wedding anniversary by sharing a sentimental post on Instagram featuring a photo from each year they have been married. Related. Duggar Duggar pens emotional tribute to adopted Nana after her death. She will be greatly missed 7 years of marriage. "I love doing life with you at Jeremy Volo," she wrote in the caption. The slideshow, which was set to an acoustic cover of "I Love You Always Forever," kicked off with a snapshot from 2016 showing the pair bundled up in winter coats and hats as they cuddled in front of a towering Christmas tree. The next photo from 2017 captured them having a cute matching moment, with Duggar dressed in a striped t-shirt and Volo coordinating in a navy suit and striped tie. Other throwback snapshots showed the couple skiing together, posing in front of a scenic mountain backdrop and sightseeing around a city. The anniversary slideshow concluded with an adorable film reel of photos of Volo planting a kiss on his wife's cheek. Jeremy also marked the anniversary with an Instagram post of his own. His featured a photo of Duggar sitting next to a set of golf clubs, with a tea tucked behind her ear as she smiled for the camera. Life with you only gets better and better. Counting on Jessa Duggar unrecognizable in new vlog. Jessa Duggar Seawald has been documenting her life as a mother of 5. She's currently expecting her 6th child with Ben. The 32-year-old announced the big news last March, adding that she was already halfway pregnant. Jessa also returned to making vlogs last week, but many were surprised by her transformation. Keep reading to see why. Counting on. What is Jessa Duggar up to today? Jessa has been hustling on social media amid her pregnancy. Recently, the Counting On alum endorsed a bed lamp that her kids use while reading books in the bed. Jessa has also been sharing clips and pictures whenever she puts up something new in her house. She likes to do renovations and cares for her indoor plants. Jessa has also been going strong in her marriage amid rumors that she and Ben are struggling due to their financial issues. Last month, Jessa left many fans in awe after sharing her date night with Ben without their kids. She even surprised her husband by renovating his office earlier this year, giving it a cozier look. Jessa unrecognizable in new vlog. Some fans on social media discussed Jessa Duggar Seawald's latest vlog, where she talks about her current pregnancy. The Counting On alum revealed that it's been a busy season for them. There were multiple weddings from her and Ben's side of the families. Jessa later revealed that her pregnancy has been going great, adding that she's still consistently working out. She also revealed that she took her kids to piano and swimming lessons. But what caught the attention of many was Jessa's new look. According to the poster, they barely recognized Jessa, and she sounds different in the video. Others agreed and believed that it was due to her pregnancy, but others think Jessa is looking more miserable today compared to her past pregnancies. Counting On. Jessa Duggar stays in touch with family. Jessa Duggar Seawald also assures her followers that she's still in touch with the family, as some of her siblings have begun to step away from their beliefs. One of them was Joy-Anna, who recently opened up about why she no longer follows the IBLP's teachings. She's temporarily living in Los Angeles with Duggar. Recently, Jessa uploaded photos of her kids playing at the big house. The Counting On alum didn't share pictures of her parents, but many are glad that Jim, Bob, and Michelle are still getting visits from their grandchildren. Duggar News. Jessa Duggar doesn't look like herself in the new video. What happened? Out of all the Duggar News siblings, some have not. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Hide away from speaking against the problematic things from their childhood. It happened after Josh Duggar went to prison for his CSAM charge. Since then, many sisters have decided to open up about a lot of harsh truths from their family and broke away from IBLP teachings. Some decided to still obey them. Jessa Duggar is one of them. Just like her parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar, she has been quite traditional in her ways. Well, the star is currently pregnant for the 6th time. It seems like she has also been inspired to have a big family in the same way. However, fans had trouble trying to recognize her in her recent video. So what's happening with Jessa? Duggar News. Jessa announces another pregnancy. Baby number 6 coming soon. Formerly Jessa Duggar, now Seawald, has been quite active on social media. Even after TLC canceled the family shows, the siblings continued to stay relevant by becoming full-time content creators. Duggar News followers have seen Jessa's journey online multiple times with her husband Ben and her 5 beautiful kids Spurgeon, Henry, Ivy, Fern, and George. A while ago, the family found it fitting to share another great news with a sonogram. They revealed that they have another baby on the way. This is Jessa Duggar's 6th pregnancy. While most of the people were happy and congratulated her, some took digs at her for expanding her family and popping out kids like a Pez dispenser. She avoids responding to the trolls. Duggar News. Jessa gives 6th pregnancy update. Doesn't look like herself. As mentioned above, the Duggar family has been IBLP followers. Because of Bill Gothard's teachings, even Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar had a total of 19 kids. After all, this lifestyle has always been encouraging for large families. They believe that having many children is a blessing from God and aligns with biblical teachings about being fruitful and multiplying. Some siblings are still abiding by these rules. Well, Jessa Duggar is one of them. Well, she is currently expecting her 6th child. A lot of trolls have taken digs at her.